We're here today with Walter Day, who we hear has some pressing news about both the future of Twin Galaxies and himself. Walter, before we get into any direct questions, do you have any announcements?
This is a very exciting time because some very big things are happening for the gaming world in general, but also for myself personally. So I'm very pleased to make big public announcements of these two, what I consider very important things. The first one that affects the gaming world is that the city of Ottumwa is recognizing its legacy, that it is the video game capital of the world, just like it was almost 30 years ago. And they're definitely developing that premise to turn the city into the crossroads of the video game world, the cultural crossroads of the video game world. And also they're beginning to view themselves and promote themselves as like a mecca, like the mecca of the video game world. And so they are industriously creating and producing the world's official International Video Game Hall of Fame and Museum. And to kick that off, they're going to have a major event in August. It's going to be a 4-day event, August 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, in Ottumwa, Iowa, at the Bridgeview Center, where they're going to have induction ceremonies and officially, formally induct about 30 people or so into the International Video Game Hall of Fame and Museum. And this is a big event. It's going to be very involving of Twin Galaxies and its entire family and community of gamers, but also the world at large, the video game world at large, because we wouldn't be surprised if 15 to 50,000 people could show up there, because it's going to be a very well-supported event in Ottumwa, like I said, August 5th through 8th. So people should be thinking about coming to that. Everybody who's in the Twin Galaxies community should come to it, because a lot of events that are, built around Twin Galaxies and its legacy will be there going on at this same big event. Like Twin Galaxies will be having championships on video games. Twin Galaxies will have a big cavalcade, like a parade of Twin Galaxies superstars, world record holders. We'll have displays. There'll be lots and lots and lots of things going on with celebrity autograph sessions with a lot of the stars of Twin Galaxies. So there'll be a lot of important reasons why any gamer would want to be in Ottumwa August 5th to 8th this coming year of 2010. So that's the big public thing that I wanted to make sure everybody knew about. The other thing is more personal. After 30 years of doing this, everybody's been hearing for years that I'm planning on retiring from video games and pursuing my music career. Well, I've been doing that. For the last couple months, I've been spending most of my time in the studio recording my songs, because I have 138 songs, and that's what I want to do. That's what's dear to my heart. I'm very honored and pleased that my contributions to the gaming hobby have been helpful to make video game playing an organized, competitive, legitimate, official sport. Whatever influence I've given towards it, I've been honored to give it, and I'm tickled pink that it's beginning to grow as it grows, and I'm looking forward to seeing it go on, and I'll just be happy to see what exciting things are going to happen next. I like to dream big and shoot for the stars, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm leaving Twin Galaxies in the video game industry to be a musician, composer, singer-songwriter, and perform my stuff actually on the stage. I got to work on my voice and get training so it's a better singing voice, but I'm going to do it because I'm determined and nothing's going to stop me from having this as my next big thing. So that's what's going on in my life, and I'm very pleased to make this change, but even more pleased to see that Twin Galaxies has a huge support system now, a huge network of people who are supporting it and helping it grow. Because Twin Galaxies is not just an organization. Twin Galaxies is the bedrock, the fabric of the history of competitive gaming itself. And it doesn't stop here. That fabric starts back 30 years ago and stretches far into the future. Because I'm absolutely certain that Twin Galaxies, this brand name, this organization, and this historical legacy is the historical legacy of the future. That 100 years from now, people are going for Twin Galaxies records, because that is the official scorekeeper. That is the official umbrella of organization that supports and fuels that future worldwide gaming industry and hobby. Twin Galaxies is becoming more organized as a professional organization, which is absolutely important because that'll give it the organizational prowess to be able to handle the huge weight that's going to be put on its shoulders as Twin Galaxies become even bigger and more professional and more responsible for the needs of the time as the history of gaming moves forward into the future. And that balloon of Twin Galaxies, with that strength from being more organized and more professional, is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it is, mark my words, the historical organization for competitive professional gaming that will be there servicing those future generations of gamers.
No one would ever doubt that you have earned your retirement, but do you feel that Twin Galaxies is to a point where it can be run without you?
The staff that runs Twin Galaxies right now I consider brilliant. And the staff that's going to be running Twin Galaxies a year from now is going to be even more brilliant. Because Twin Galaxies is a magnet that's drawing iron filings from all over the place. Twin Galaxies is the vessel. It's the nervous system that's going to get flushed out. Everybody who's watching this should listen to this closely. Anybody out there who loves gaming and who knows anything about gaming, it's your duty to come to Twin Galaxies and dump into that balloon your knowledge, because you'll be contributing something that's not just for Twin Galaxies. Because remember, Twin Galaxies is the service provider that humbly is going to serve future gamers and the future organization of competitive professional gaming. Everybody out there who knows something about a game, it's your duty to come and give that information to Twin Galaxies, so Twin Galaxies will have that as part of their incredible body of information, which they'll need to be able to support all the games. Because remember, Twin Galaxies is, in a sense, even though Twin Galaxies' eye is on the future and on the current games, it also is the elephant's graveyard of gaming. That sounds kind of crazy when you hear it, but here's what that means. When a game manufacturer creates a game, they support it for about 3 months as it goes through its marketing cycle. Okay? Then they drop it and hardly pay any attention to it ever again. No future support, because they're busy pursuing that carrot that's the prospect of the next game. However, Twin Galaxies is there forever supporting all games. Twin Galaxies is the place that has as a care of duty to be the historical provider of services to support all games. That's why Twin Galaxies has scores dating back to 1935 on novelty game and 70s and 80s on video and pinball, because we are the historical archives. We are the definitive organization that maintains, we are the custodian of the historical archives of gaming history itself. And we will always be that, because every new game we're supporting right now, this very day, in 3 months is going to be an old game, and in 2 years is going to be part of classic gaming. So what is classic gaming? Well, classic, actually, everything that people are playing right now in 3 years or 4 years, some people are going to say it's old school. They're going to say it's classic. Because when things get moved out of the marketing envelope, they get forgotten by the manufacturers in a sense, unless they do a rebirth, a refranchise, and try and make more money off it. But as far as support, Twin Galaxies is that organization that historically supports the whole range of gaming, from 1972, Pong, whatever, right up to the modern games like Modern Warfare 2 and Bioshock 2 and stuff like that. So it's a very, very significant organization, Twin Galaxies, that embraces all players, all gamers who say, I want to help Twin Galaxies make a difference. I want to help Twin Galaxies support the worldwide gaming hobby. I want to be part of that nervous system, they'll think. And they'll come in here and they'll bring their strengths, they'll bring their skills, and they'll bring their knowledge and dump it in the Twin Galaxies, that Twin Galaxies can be better and better and better and serve people better and better and better. So because this dynamic is going on, and I see it clearly, I'm very pleased with the staff that's now running it and with the vision that they have. So we're not just about old games, we're about new games, we're about all games.